Hey, we're working on the Feiyue. I don't know how you pronounce it. Welcome back to RC Mechanic Garage. This is the smallest truck I own. It's like a 1/14th, 1/12th, I don't know. What do you call it? It's like a knockoff of the Twin Hammers. And today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade the electronics on it. And there's something going on with this. It's supposed to have upgraded parts, okay? But there's something going on with this front. It's like it hangs up. It probably needs oil again. Anyway, I already took the side panels off and the roof off. And the one thing I can say about it is, you know, it's like metal. So, yeah, you heard that right. The Twin Hammers is not. It's all plastic. But like these side panels right here are exact replica of the Twin Hammers. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take the electronics out of it, everything except the motor. We're going to put something better in, because right now it only run on a 2-cell, and the first time I tried to run it, well, it didn't want to go at all. So here is the speed controller slash receiver. And this thing, well, I mean, it looks really nice. I mean, it's all enclosed and everything, so maybe it's water resistant. But we're going to switch this out for a Hobby Wing speed controller and a 2-channel Spectrum receiver. And I think, just think, both of those might fit in this area. I thought it was screwed onto it. I took the screws out, kick it off of the base right here. Looks like it's just double stick tape, so that should just, yeah, comes right off, and it's like barely holding on to anything. So let me go find, I know I have some used speed controllers that are good around here. So let's go ahead and find some of them and a 2-channel receiver and see what we can do. Moved ahead on y'all with the electronics because I put them in. Okay. Here's a speed controller, receiver, and it works. Okay. I'll take my word for it for now, because we have some other issues going on. Okay. Steering servo used to have, let's see, 2, 4, 5 wires right here, and I was in search of a 3-wire that was the same dimension, and I bought, like, you know, several that was the wrong size, obviously, but I did finally find one that fit. Okay. And when I found one that fit, everything was different, of course. So I ended up, let me show you here. If you can see, I'll move this out of the way. Right here, I took a standard servo horn, aluminum one, because that's what fit on here. And I had to modify it. I had to drill a hole. And I'll show you on a good one what I had to do. I took a standard run-of-the-mill servo horn, and that bottom hole is, I cut that, and where the 25T is right there, I drilled a hole right at the 5. Okay, shorten that up a little bit. Right now it clears everything, so that part works. And I also had to take and change out the link end right here. Change out that link end. The old one was smaller, okay? But the threads on the link between here was the same as this one. So I was able to put a 3mm screw into this, make that work, and tighten this all down. And this part right here is solid as can be. Right here is where the electronics were. mounted, I had to shorten that a little bit because this right here was a little bit deeper, just a little bit, and this would not fit quite. Cut probably a little bit too much off, but that's fine. It'll work. It'll hold the speed controller. I'm not sure about the receiver, but the receiver can also get mounted on top of this servo. Okay. So in the process of that, if you remember, I had an issue with suspension. When we come to that, I found this. This drive shaft right here is trying to pop out. So there's like a grub screw, or most likely a grub screw. Looks like a grub screw that's supposed to go in there, and it's backed off, right? So it was causing a bind. I hope that's what the problem was. But I'm gonna have to pull the drive shaft or the axle shafts out just so I can fix that. So this is the upgraded version of this truck. As you can tell by all the blue parts, right? And aluminum. The upgraded part of this truck is, I mean, it's great, right? But, and I bought this truck, it was really cheap. I bought it off of like Banggood or something like that. I can't remember. It was a while ago. And I did that like 3 times, right? And every single time, except for, well, I did it 4 times. Except for one time, I had to completely rebuild the truck in order to get it to work. The HGP 407, that's been completely rebuilt. This truck's getting completely rebuilt. And what was the other one? Oh, there was the kit that didn't work out. The TFL Racing Bronco. Yeah, that one gave me all kinds of headaches. So you know what they say about, you know, running an experiment, you got to do it at least twice to confirm the results. I did it 4 times, and only one time it actually worked. So the RGT Racing truck is being modified only because I want it to be. That's going to be the Comanche Cherokee Jeep, and I modified that to accommodate what I want to do with it. Other than that, that truck ran great, right? No problems, no issues. A video way back I did what I called the barn challenge, and it was one of the trucks that did the best of all that. It actually came in like second. The 46 Dodge, which I think if it would have had better tires, would have beat it every time. So anyway, what's coming up next now will be, I'm going to have to pull these steering knuckles off, pull these drive shafts or axle shafts out, and most likely go through all these aluminum parts and make sure they're Loctited so that they don't back off, come apart. And there's a drive shaft in the middle. I'm going to have to make sure that's Loctited. And there's a drive shaft back here. This drive shaft, I'm going to have to make sure that's Loctited. These drive shafts are actually pretty good, but you know, when grub screws come out or come loose, they just don't work right. Alright, so coming up, we're going to go through this front end. Oh, and we need to do an alignment, because this thing, the camber is like way the heck off. Let me be honest with all of you, I don't have much faith in this truck. It's basically keeps falling apart as I sit here working on it, and one thing after another. It's I give it like 5 minutes. Yep, that's my guarantee. 5 minutes. That's it. Most likely after that, it's going to go on the retirement shelf. I do have one of them. There's one truck on there right now, and this will be number 2, looks like, after I'm done. Alright, so I have a 3-cell hooked up to this right now. This truck came with a 2-cell, right? And I think even with a 2-cell, it most likely would have basically self-destructed. So, we're going to do a bench test right now, and you guys can all tell me what you think of it. So we have steering now. You know, it's not really responsive, but at the same time, as you can see, if you look really close, you can see this whole bottom of this floor pan of this frame is just even not on the ground. It just fluxes a lot. All right, so that's like quarter throttle right there. It's full. Like I said, it's going to be fun for like 5 minutes. Okay, so as we look at this and we run it, take a look at the front axle shafts right here, right? Especially the right one. It's just like it's like going, let me out, please. And then you get the speed up, it's okay. It's just going faster, that's all. Suspension is still screwed up over here. I don't know why. I just don't. Everything is like free moving. It is like, I don't know why. Regardless, this thing, it flexes, it vibrates like other. Okay, so maybe it'd be a good idea if I don't run a 3-cell in it. I just run a 2-cell. The 2-cell will still go pretty damn fast for this little thing. The question would be, do I even have one? I mean, who uses those anymore, right? So we're pretty close to wrapping this thing up. Every time I turn around, I find something that has vibrated loose just sitting on this stand right here. Before I go ahead and I put this all together, I thought, well, maybe you guys would like to see how it does on a 2-cell. And I did a preliminary run on this just before I turned the camera on. And the results were basically what I expected. Okay, this thing is still gonna really move. Alright, here's a 2-cell right there, 2200 mAh right there. It'll fit right in that battery compartment. So here we go. So the tires don't balloon as much as it does on the 3-cell, but it's still going to haul butt. Steering. Oh, the steering isn't as good. Well, I finally did the run on this little thing. I gotta say, it surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna last, but I mean, it's holding up. I mean, look at it. Right now, I mean, this thing has given me so many headaches about almost everything that I almost gave up on it. But the intense search for a servo that'll work in there, and finally finding one of them, and upgraded electronics so this thing will actually move. This thing is like, it's really quick. I mean, we ran on a 2-cell today, but dang, that thing was really quick. If it had a, I don't know if I dare run a 3-cell in it. I mean, it may just tear itself up. But yeah, the very last thing right before I was going to run it, which I was going to run it like a long time ago, right, was the steering. But turns out I had way too much Loctite in here, and it got up inside of these kingpin bolts and was binding it, right? I'll turn it on right now for you and I'll show you. Right, so it works really good. I was thinking, I mean, I'm like beating my head trying to figure out what in the heck would cause it to, you know, not steer, because, you know, the servo was plenty strong enough. I mean, and as you've seen on the run, it was handling the terrain really well. There's that one dip out there that's like almost nothing can do that. I may have one truck, but I haven't run that yet. But there isn't. I don't have a truck that can do that one yet. It flipped over a couple times. That's fine. But this thing has got some speed to it, you know. And for some reason, this here front drive axle that was flopping up and down, it fixed itself. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Did it center? I'm always suspicious when things seem to fix themselves. I'm always like, okay, so what's next? Right? So there it is. The Feiyue Desert Eagle completely impressed me. I didn't think it would make it 5 minutes. I was running it a whole lot longer than what you've seen on video, and it was just, and I wasn't very nice to it. I was beating the snot out of it, and it held up. So I'm impressed. Not impressed with the electronics it comes with, but I'm impressed with the truck. I don't think I'd put it up against the Twin Hammers, but you know, that's just me. If you like this video, make sure you give me a like, subscribe, leave a comment on anything you've seen here. And this is our Second Mechanic Garage. I'll catch you on the next project.